And I told him like this other contracting company wanted to charge me $250 to put it in. And I was like, dude, you do know, you do know that this is like a 15 to 20 minute job. And they were like, okay, well, we can do it for 150. And I'm like, dude, it's still like, anyway, I've installed, I've had these installed more than a couple times, and it really doesn't take that long. So I told him where I lived, and I'll let me skip that part, but he used to be the maintenance foreman for this place that I'm living in. And I'm like, okay, well, that's even better, because then he's familiar with the ceiling, the joists that he needs to tap into and all that. I'm like, that's fucking perfect. So then I'm like, okay, well, what do you want to charge? And because he had said something about the 250 estimate, and he was like, you'd be surprised at the numbers that I have to give people to keep the lights on, saying, because of how things are expensive now. I can't. So he's like, maybe we can barter something and bring the price down. So on this page, it's like a helping hands thing. And I don't know how it works, if it is the barter, if it is, because they're bringing bartering back, right? Which I'm a fan of, but not this kind of bartering. Anyway, he says, do you cook? He says, do you cook? I'm like, God, I was like, well, I'm a 56-year-old woman. I would fucking hope so. And then his next thing was, I like cookies with the big grin. And in my mind, I'm like, well, there's a big difference between cooking and baking, and bitch, I don't bake. I don't bake a fuck thing. I bake whatever the fuck comes in that box, girl. Like, I don't bake. I ain't got to have fucking patience to bake. And then later on, when I'm going over this with Hillary, and I'm reading it back, and I'm like, just what kind of cookies is this motherfucker talking about? Like, is he talking about chocolate chip and peanut butter motherfucking cookies? Or is this motherfucker talking about my cookies? Is this motherfucker talking about my cookie? Bitch. I'm like, there ain't no motherfucking way. There ain't no motherfucking way. A man just solicited me for sex to put a fucking ceiling swing in. I know this ain't. So I'm like, ain't no motherfucking way. Ain't no way. So I go to his fucking page, and this is prior to me realizing what cookie could have meant. And because, I ain't no MAGA coming in. Hey, listen, guys. I don't care how you feel about it, but I don't fuck with MAGA. It's physically impossible for me to be nice to anybody on the right. It's not a choice I'm making, right? I'm not making a choice not to be nice. It's literally physically impossible for me to be nice and to keep my motherfucking mouth shut. So, I see two posts he made, and they're, left-leaning posts. So I'm like, okay, we're all right. And I told him, I was like, well, I just looked at a couple posts you made, and at least we're on the same side. And this motherfucker had the nerve to call me a creeper. He said creeper with the last face. Bitch, did you just try to barter my cookie for a fucking ceiling swing? And I'm the creeper? Because I wanted to make sure you weren't a fucking MAGA lunatic? I know you're fucking lying, girl. You can't make this shit up. You can't make it up. Now, here we are. I told him this stuff is coming early in the motherfucking morning. I had it scheduled to come here like between 4 and 8 a.m. Bitch, it was here by the time I got up. So I messaged him and I'm like, dude, the stuff is here. Let's call it like 10:30, 11 o'clock. He ain't looked at the message. Here's why. I'm thinking, and maybe I subconsciously did know what cookie meant, because I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, well, let me leave this motherfucker a voice clip without my teeth in. Because if there's any kind of deterrent to that kind of behavior, I'm thinking a bitch with no teeth is going to absolutely limp that dick. So that's what the fuck I did. And you know, I ain't heard from that motherfucker since. Oh God, I can't make it up. 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 I told you I had a story for ya. I wasn't lying. I wasn't lying. I wasn't lying, guys. Oh, for the love of God, you can't make this shit up, man. Yeah, I thought, well, that'll be a deterrent, man. Oh, man. Oh, I can't. I fucking can't, man. Good morning, Lady Di. Girl. Giving the gumdrop down to Silver. I'm dead. I'm fucking dead. I can't, y'all. Man. Not to mention, a part of me is pissed, though, about the ceiling swing. Like, I was really looking forward to having that up for her when she got home from school. You know what I mean? Like, that is a really fucked up thing to do, for real. Now, I'm gonna promise you, if this motherfucker doesn't respond and doesn't, follow through with, yeah, I got you. I mean, he must have told me, I'm gonna get it done. I got you. I'm gonna get it done. I got you. How many times during the conversation, if he thinks I won't go back to that same motherfucking Facebook page and put him on blast, baby, please, please don't test my gangster. All of this county will know what you did. I promise you. I promise you. There will not be a woman in Beaver County that isn't aware of you. I will. Listen. I'll take an ad out in the local paper. Warm cookies and eggplant. I've been hungry for it. Beaver County and it still is lit, y'all. Oh, I can't. Girl, I can't. Bitch, you ain't kidding. Hey, listen. Here's the thing. Yeah, like, I couldn't be less interested in eggplant if I worked at it. I couldn't be less interested. When I tell you I could not be less interested, like, no, I'm cool. I'm so cool. I'm cool. Girl, I know you're fucking lying. I know you're fucking lying. What up, Pasta? I knew that fake Luke Perry was a shyster. I should show you all his picture, I will. Hey, I'll tell you what. If he balks on this and then doesn't reply or doesn't come here and put the swing up, I will absolutely show you his profile picture. Because why is Pony Boy trying to get the cookie? What is Pony Boy doing? I can't. I can't. Give her a whirl, Earl. Oh, I can't, y'all. I can't. What is Pony Boy doing? Luke Perry. Oh, pasta. I'll have to tell you the story, right, Shiny? Oh, my God. Oh, my God. My dog is so mad. Oh, look at my dog. Look at my dog. Look at her. Oh my God. She's so mad. She's so mad, y'all. Poor baby. I'm gonna get her lead. I'm gonna get her a little lead. I might get her a waist lead so like she can be hooked around my waist and still like kind of get in the yard. Yeah, she's mad because she's used to sitting outside on the balcony with me. And she doesn't understand, and I think it's kind of depressing her a little bit that she can't come out here. Let me see if I can wrap her around the this. Hold on 1 second. Oh, my phone's dying too. Hold on, y'all. Pause. Just a pause real quick. And then I'll repeat the story since y'all were coming in. Oh, God. Let me get my dog, because she's really mad. Really, 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 really mad. What a day. What a day. No. Hold on. No. I said hold on. Hold on. Sassy, calm down, killer. Being so serious, man. What a day, what a day. No, 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 no. Come here. Ow, damn it. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Sass. Hold on, come here. Hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold on. Be good. Be good. Alright. See, now you can lay there. Hold on, guys. I gotta grab an extension cord. Oh my God, now I gotta go all the way up and get the charger. Holy shit, hold on guys. I gotta go up and grab a charger real quick. Kinda scared to leave my dog out here though. It's only gonna take me a second. You guys wanna watch her? Can you guys watch my dog? No, I don't think that phone, no. No, you guys can't watch my dog. Maybe you can. Well, you probably can't see her, but I'll be right back. Stay and be good. Were you good? Were you good? Were you a good girl? Alright, see if this works, guys. It works. We're in business. We are in business, y'all. Alright. Okie dokie. Okay. She was the bestest. Period. Alright. Okay, so y'all want to hear the story again? Because probably the more I talk about it, the more it's going to actually annoy the fuck out of me. Okay, so, oh God. I need a ceiling swing put in for G, right? We don't have a swing, it's a problem. So yesterday, I'll actually tell you more of the story than I did before, but I went on Google and I'm just like, handyman in your area, right? And this contracting business reached out to me after I registered with this thumbtack thing, which I'm pretty sure was probably a scam, which, girl, I get scammed quick and in a hurry. That's a story for another day, but I'm like, $250. I'm like, you do understand that this is like a 15 to 20 minute job. It's not a big deal. And they're like, well, the lowest we can go is $150. All right, well, whatever. So I go on to a Facebook, like local Facebook page. It's like Helping Hand. And I put on there, I'm like, hey, I need a brace put in my ceiling for a sensory swing. You know, if you're interested, you know, we can negotiate the price. Because I went on about the $250 thing. Anyway, so a little bit later, I get a like on it, and I get a message request from this dude. And he's like, I show him the brace, I show him the ceiling. He's like, easy peasy, right? And I'm like, cool, even better. And then I tell him where I live, and he's like, oh yeah, I skipped that part last time, I gotta skip it now. But anyway, he used to be the maintenance foreman for these buildings. So I was like, cool. I was like, even better. Because, like, you're more familiar with, like, the building structure and the joists and enter and all of that. So I'm like, that's perfect. So I'm like, well, you know, how much do you want to do it? And he's like, well, maybe we can barter something to bring the price down. Because he told me he was nowhere near the $250, and I'm like, cool. So after that, he's like, do you cook? Good morning, Nikki. Oh, wait, hold on, guys, because we're gonna take a hard left. He was like, do you cook? And I'm like, well, I'm a 56-year-old woman. I sure the fuck hope I can cook. And then his next words are, I like cookies with the big teeth smile. And at the time, it didn't register. So I respond back. I'm like, well, there's a big difference between cooking and baking, bitch. And I don't bake. I don't have the patience for... I'm making nobody no motherfucking cookies. So anyway, I was like, you want a pan of lasagna, I'm your girl. But other than that, I don't make no motherfucking cookies. So anyway, later on, as I'm telling Hillary about this, I then read it a different way. Like, when I'm reading it to Hillary, I'm like, now what kind of fucking cookies is this son of a bitch talking about? Like, is he talking about chocolate chip and peanut butter? Or is this son of a bitch talking about my motherfucking cookie? Like, what are we doing here? So and Hillary's like, no, he's just saying like he'll take like food in tray. Now Hillary was backing old Pony Boy up, and I'm like, okay, well maybe, and it was like the web page was like a helping hand, and I'm like, well maybe they use the barter. Hey, I'm trying to give them all the benefits of the doubt, right? So even though now when I read it back to Hillary, I'm reading it a completely different fucking way. And so it kind of bothered me the rest of the night. But what I did was I was like, hey, if a good deterrent to this kind of fucking behavior would be if a bitch left a voice clip with no teeth in. Pretty sure that would limp that dick pretty quickly. So that's what this bitch did. I left him a fucking voice clip without my motherfucking teeth. And guess who hasn't hit me up to come put the swing in today? That would be Pony Boy. That would be Pony Boy. Oh, man. Listen, I know this listen, and when I tell you, and I just got done telling everybody else too, if he really bulks on this motherfucking job, if he bulks on it, I'm not playing around. If he really isn't going to answer and really isn't going to do it, I'm going to post him on every social media page. I will make sure that every woman in this county knows exactly who this motherfucker is. I will take an ad out in the local Times with his Pony Boy picture and make sure everybody in the county knows who he is. I promise you. Did I tell y'all how old he is? Let's go. Did I mention how old this person is? Because granted, now let's talk about it, because if he was like in his late 20s or something, I'd be like, okay, that's normal motherfucking behavior for that age, right? This motherfucker is 57 years old. Please tell me what grown ass man refers as a cookie. Can somebody please tell me? Hey, you're messing up my mushroom lights there, kid. I'm fucking dead. Not the Sears catalog. Period, Nikki. Period. Not that age, you know what I mean? Like, if you're like in your early, or 20s, early 30s, maybe I'll still talk like that. But a 57-year-old man talking about somebody's cookie is the biggest fucking ick I've ever encountered. Good morning, Megan. How are you, Megan? I hope you're so well. I did take me a good shower this morning and tried to feel better and feel a little more a human, and I just got so, oh my God. Good morning, sweet cheeks. Good morning, Deb. Yeah. Hold on. Let's see if if the old Mr. Cookie has said anything. Because I told y'all, if he bulks, I'm gonna put up the. Hey, Jess. Good morning. I'm gonna put up Pony Boy's picture on my green screen. I'm gonna put Pony Boy's picture up on the green screen. Nope. A dog who's scared of her own shadow. Her new harness is coming today. Sometime today. Yeah, you can't go anywhere, kid. I need to get her a longer. I'm gonna get her a lead, just so she can go like, no, you know, not past the dome, but just. I gotta mute that. I gotta mute that. Sorry, I gotta mute that. She is, but she's she got to go to the vet in a couple days because she's due for her rabies, and she has to get something for her leaky ear. She got a leaky ear. Alright, so on the agenda today is, I gotta put 2 end tables together. I gotta put up 2 sets of curtains. I got Gianna another felt board, so I'm gonna put that up in her room. I got command strips coming so that I can hang my pictures. I'm doing anything I can to make it so that I like it here. What else? Oh, God, we have behavior therapy today. I canceled that all last week because it just wasn't working, and I cannot even promise you that it is going to work today. I don't know. We're going to wait and see how the day goes. I got the stuff to make stuffed cabbage, but I don't think that's fucking happening today. I don't think that's happening today. If I would have put my cabbage in the freezer last night, it could have happened today. But I did not do that. Yeah, she is such a good dog. You know, I'm like, I don't want to give her that much leeway yet, Deb, because this dog, when she sees other animals, she acts like she is fucking feral. So I don't want to give her all that much room yet. She has not seen a deer yet, and I think that's going to be quite the day when that happens. Probably never have another deer come back. I did promise her that I would take her for a... What are you barking at? Hey, watch your mouth now. Hey, watch your mouth. Hey, Sass, girl, you don't bark at people when they're in their own home. Sassy, hold on. No, you don't do that. You don't bark at people. Go. Oh, man, see, people don't really, well, people here, see, people at my other apartment complex never, oh, I like him. So cute. People at my other apartment complex did not bother her. She never barked at people, but she would, and she didn't even bark at all the dogs. There were just certain dogs that really pissed her off. And I think they were all male dogs, too. Male dogs piss her off or whatever. Well, I mean, valid. That tracks. But animals, on the other hand, forget about it. Thank you, Shannon. Good morning, Karen. She is a queen. She sits like a queen, too. She's getting chunky. She's getting chunky. She hit the over 80-pound mark. She's getting a little chunky. I've been getting her high protein food just to give her a little... We have there's so many butterflies back here, and it makes me so happy. So happy. I ain't the one for me. Oh, and my birdhouses. Oh, thank you. Thank you, kitty. My birdhouse is delayed. My birdhouse was supposed to be here today. I'll get the picture of it. Hold on. Hold on. Hi, Kendra. Where are we at? Alright. Do I have a picture of it right here? Here it is. Look how cute that is. No, she's not home. She's a schoolgirl. Isn't this so cute? You build it and paint it yourself. So we're gonna do that. Well, we'll start when I actually have goddamn time to do anything recreational, because right now ain't that time. But I'll have it. But they said it was delayed. Hey, Sass, let's not push it, kid. Hey, Sassy. Sass, come on. Hey, you want a treat? Come on, over here. Leave them alone. They live there. And you can't bother people when they're in their own house. Thank you, Kendra. She's been doing really, really good. Oh, good, Jess. That's perfect. Girl, you should be screaming that from the mountaintops. For real, for real. Scream it from the mountaintops, man. There must be somebody at their glass doors. She keeps barking at them, but they're in their own house, so I don't think we can let her do that. Yeah, G's been having she's had such great mornings. Waking up on her own, smiling and happy. Like the first day that she went to school from here, perfect. This morning, perfect. Yesterday, great. Has been doing absolutely amazing. Yes, grateful doesn't even begin to cover it. She's really, really doing amazing. I couldn't be more happy about her transition. Hello, SJ! What are you doing, girl? I ain't seen you in a hot minute. Me too, pause. Me too, man. Been telling her every day. Every day. I hope you're good, SJ. Oh, I try, Kendra. I try. That's all I do is try. So, yeah, it's amazing that we are in this place right now. Thank you, SJ. It really is. It's amazing. Absolutely. It's really, and but again, that's why the swing is so important, because that is only going to help her. Like right now, she can't regulate. She won't come outside yet. Hopefully today I'm going to put the water table together, and maybe we can get her out here during behavior therapy. I'll have a little bit of support to help her. Plus, during behavior therapy, she is used to having to turn the tablet off or pause it. So it'll be easier for her to go ahead and leave it in the house, and we'll try to coax her outside if it is even doable, because the heat's supposed to be off the charts today. So I don't know if it'll even be comfortable enough to come out. But I'm going to use the water table, because water is a big preferred activity. And that water table is really cute. So I'm going to try that. And then I have squirt guns that I forgot to send to school with her today. God damn it. Because I have 8 of them, and I don't need 8 of them. I can have 4. They can have 4. I'll try to remember to send them tomorrow. Yeah, tatted. Thank you, Kendra. Thank you, certainly. Um, I just have so much to do in there. And I'm really trying to, like, space it out so that I can, like, rest a little bit. Like, so, like, today, I only want to really, like, bust shit out until noon. And then take from noon until 2 to kind of chill a little bit. Thank you, Kendra. Have a good day. You're doing the damn thing too, Kendra. Oh, orange for breathing. That's perfect. That's fucking perfect. Thank you, SJ. Alright, well, I'm gonna go start poking away at some stuff. Hopefully, I'll get the end tables put together and then I can come back after it's done and at least show you, like, a little bit of my living room. And, try to hunt down a handyman that doesn't want my cookie. That just wants to put up the swing. I mean, G is doing amazing. Gianna's doing absolutely amazing. I'm just trying to make sense of everything, you know, get everything in its spot and, try to get some goddamn normalcy back. My head's chaotic because my house is chaotic, so I gotta get the chaos out of my house so I can get the chaos out of my head. Ugh. It's the only way it's gonna work. The only way it's gonna work. I did promise Sassy a walk today, so probably gonna have to do that before the height of heat. Okay, P galore, listen, girl. Okay, well, I'm glad you came in because Thumbtack is what I use too. And man, I'm glad you came in and said that because I thought it was a scam. They quoted me $250 though. And that's a crazy amount of money for something that takes like 20 minutes, man. I thought for sure it was a scam, girl. Oh, look, you can remove background noise. I wonder, can you guys hear me better? You know what else I want to do today? I'm going to get that app that reads the comments for me too. Because I miss so many comments. No shit, P Galore. Maybe I'll have to go through a couple more of them today. See if I can get a better quote. Because I got a quote from a guy local that used to actually be the maintenance foreman here. But I'm pretty sure he wanted my cookie in exchange for hanging the swing. So, yeah, that was no bueno. And I ain't even being like, I'm not even, no, that, yeah, it was absolutely what now I'm thinking it was. I don't even have to make it up. Yeah, he bartered. He talked about cookies. I thought he meant chocolate chip, and now I don't think he was talking about chocolate chip, peanut butter, oatmeal raisin, none of them. I think he was talking about a whole nother set of cookies. No lie. You can't make this shit up, man. You can't make it up. He's talking about the clam cookies. It really is. Anyway, yeah, it's weird as fuck to me. Weird as fuck. Who does that? Like, there's really 57-year-old men out there doing fuck shit like that. See, and that's why I don't fuck with dudes. I don't fuck with dudes. I hate men. I hate men. I hate all men. It is all men. Girl, it is all men. Period. End of story. It is all men until it is no men. Period. It is all men. I hate them motherfuckers. I ain't never known a good one. Oh, now, hate speech, because I said I hate men. God damn it, that ain't hate speech, you dumb motherfuckers. That's fact. That's fucking fact. I ain't never known a good one. I ain't never known a good one. And I ain't even being from my father on to every other man I've ever been involved with. I've never known a good one. So there you go. Period. End of story. And this motherfucker reinforced that shit for sure. Fuck them motherfuckers. It is all men. We need a matriarchal society and we would be a fuck ton better off. Or even a society run by dogs, we'd be even more better off. Or a whole society run by autistic people, we'd absolutely be better off. There was a video on, I saw, I don't know, it was probably before the move, right? And this guy, he was making a realistic video. It was an autistic father, right? And his son had played and shit all over his room. And if you know anything about autism, you know that is across the board. Autistic kids have something, an obsession with it. So it's a sensory thing that you just can't explain, man. You can't explain it. And it's the hardest behavior to fucking correct as well. So he stitched the video, right? After the dad was like, this is what he does, this is what he does. And then the guy cuts in with his stitch and he says, let that motherfucker outside. Open the door and let him go. And a lot of people actually got mad, right? They said it was insensitive. They said it was, mean, all the things. I didn't think it was offensive at the fuck all. I thought it was goddamn, dead on point. And, I imagined, I said, what if that happened? Like, what if it was just a bunch of parents to autistic kids opened the door and said, go ahead? I said, they would probably find a place in the woods somewhere and build a futuristic city with things we had never even so much as imagined. I mean, they would probably infrastructure shit that looks better than China at this point. Let them out.
Assalamualaikum.
Assalamualaikum. Kif halika, bibi?
Good, alhamdulillah. How are you, Ben?
Good, alhamdulillah. Oh, but that's how I feel about that. They're smarter than every single one of us, man. They get out there and build you the water world. I talked to Abood yesterday for a while. I miss him. He's a working man now. Got himself a job at a university cleaning, so he's super happy about it. Really, really happy about it, even though it's not the ideal job for him, because being on his feet like that all day isn't really good for him, but he's getting it done. He is getting it done. He has a beautiful, nice new spot in Nablus, and he's really happy with it, and I'm super happy for him. What? Me and Virgo ain't never really had beef. Is Virgo gonna go live at noon? Me and Virgo ain't never really had serious fucking beef, man. I think that, yeah, that page just tries to look at that butterfly. Oh, it's a black one. Look at it. Oh, so pretty. I don't see anything they post. Is it I think I'm blocked, in fact. I think I'm blocked from that page. Me and Virgo have never had beef though. And to be quite the fuck honest, I haven't thought about one of them bitches in days. And that's just I ain't had time. Girl, I ain't had time to think about nobody or what they're saying. I haven't watched any lives. I haven't been on YouTube. Even when I'll be doing a bunch of stuff and thinking like I need to put something in my ear, you know? And I'd rather listen to music at this point. I get a lot more done, I think. I haven't looked at any posts. I don't even know really what new beef is out there. I know there's something about Jen is Stronger. I got some stuff about that, but I don't fuck with Jen is Stronger, so I don't really have to pay attention to it. I don't listen to that cunt Scammy, Scam or Scammy. Both them cunts, they can lick the taint of my ass while it's flaming. Hey, you know, my daughter was here over the weekend, right? She came in on Sunday for, or not Sunday, but Friday for the birthday party, right? And something about my daughter, right, Sage? Something about my daughter. She has followed Lisa Richards from the fucking beginning, right? Because there was a point where I told her, like, she was just a little too invested in Lisa's story for me. I thought it was unhealthy. I didn't like it. And I would advise her and counsel her to not be so involved. Like, there's nothing you can do. And I think watching it is unhealthy because it was, you know, when this stuff was going on, it was very unhealthy. Do you know what made it that unhealthy? Oh, that was Scam Slam that made it that unhealthy, because the things that my daughter was struggling with weren't the things that Lisa Richards was doing. What was hurting her and bothering her were the things that Scam Slam was doing to Lisa Richards. So it wasn't Lisa that was bothering her. It was how she was being treated that was bothering my daughter. So what she did bring up, and I briefly remember this happening. But let's talk about it, and I'll give everybody a quick reminder. At one point, Lisa had her rug dealer's Cash App, and that's what she was posting for people to send her money. Well, Scam Slam and her group found out that it was, in fact, her rug dealer. And they exposed him. Posted his Facebook profile, a bunch of stuff, right? All of that stuff could have gotten Lisa Richards murked in the streets of Pittsburgh. Now think about it, let it sink in, sit with it a moment. There is a horribly drug-addicted woman on the streets in a city, okay? And then she's using her rug dealer's Cash App. You find the rug dealer, and then you expose the rug dealer, right? And you put his Facebook, you put his picture up, you do all those things, and then never once did you even consider that that could have got that woman murked in the streets, right? Never once did you even, or let's talk about it a different way. Maybe you did realize what the fuck you were doing and tried to get that woman murked. That could be it too. Hi, Dawn. So then you expect me to ever consider Scam Slam or Scammy Claus good people. How would I ever be able to do that? How? I can't. You have a total disregard for human life. I don't fuck with people like that at all. I don't ever fuck with people like that. I don't have a use for a human that puts no value in another human's life. I could not. Never me, bitch. Could never be me. So, yeah, I don't give a fuck what they have to say about Jen is stronger. I don't give a fuck what they have. And let's talk about Waterfall Guy. Hey, listen, you dumb bitches. Let's talk for a couple minutes. Let's talk about Waterfall Guy. Like, you're not just coming off the horrible fail of Guardians of Valor. Big time. Womp womp. You know what I mean? So then you're like, well, let me outdo myself. Let me hook up with this fucking Waterfall Guy. He's just a misogynistic, fucking racist piece of shit. That's right up my alley. I love misogyny. I love racists. I love that kind of person. And I mean, that tracks for the both of you ignorant fucks. So you invite him in. Y'all are fucking, if you look up deplorable in the fucking dictionary, you're gonna see pictures of Lori Whitman and Amy Grasso. They're the poster children for fucking deplorable. And you rally around them like they're doing such great things. And literally, they're out there trying to unalive people and giving no fucks about it. That's a crazy frame of mind, if you ask me, man. A crazy frame of mind. But it tracks, right? He needs to go to jail. He's a hardened criminal. He needs life in prison. I'm surprised you didn't bring up the electric chair, lethal fucking injection for Florida man. That's what I mean. You have a complete disregard for human life. You can lick the taint of my hot ass. I can't do it. You ignorant fucking cunts. I hope you choke on every one of my fucking words. I hope, girl, the things I hope, man, karma is a fucking whore. Pisses me off, man. It pisses me the fuck off. You know what? Here's how you deal with people like Jen is stronger. You don't like the fuck shit she's saying? How about you block her fucking ass? How about you do that? You don't like her asking for shit from you? How about you block the bitch? How about we block her? How about we just not feed into it? How about we don't take screenshots of our complete conversation and hand it off to fucking cunts like Scammy and Scam Slam? Why can't you fucking bitches be adults and go, I'm done with Jenna Stronger. I blocked her. I ain't got fuck all to say about her. That would be the more adult fucking thing to do, don't you think? Instead of going, let me screenshot all of our conversation so Lori fucking Whitman can read it out loud like a gotcha moment. You're part of the fucking problem. You're not even grown enough to protect yourself. You're out here doing things for fucking clicks, views, and everything else. Well, let me be a part of the group. Let me send it to somebody else and prove what a horrible person she is. It's really you that's the horrible person, right? Because you can't even make a decision not to fucking feed into it and just block her and leave her the fuck alone. You want to be part of the fucking party. Get the fuck out of here. A lot of you bitches don't act your age, and that's half the fucking problem here. Come on, Sass. Out here chasing deer and everything else. Come on. Hold on now, killer. This is a process. Come on. There you go. Even better. Good job. Those vines are not going to kill you, I promise. They are not razor blades hanging there to cut you up before you walk through them. Yeah, they stalk a lot of people, y'all. But it still don't make no goddamn sense to me why people can't just block and move on. Like, it's your money. It's your money. It's your time. It's not scammies or scam slams money or time. It's yours. And everybody here is well over the age of motherfucking 30 and can make their own decisions. Like, block her and move on. Awareness. What kind of awareness? Like, people have been aware of Jen is Stronger for how long? How much more awareness can you possibly show? Why can't you take personal responsibility for the things you want to fucking be involved in? Don't make no goddamn sense. And then you want to cry. Oh my God, she's scamming. She's scamming. She scammed me. She scammed my friend. She scammed it. Well, you let her. You fucking let her. It ain't nobody's fault. Everybody is well aware of Jen is Stronger. Man, be a fucking adult and make your own grown ass fucking decision not to get involved. I ain't getting involved. I don't give a fuck about it. You guys want to powwow around and talk about it and you want to shame people, but you're part of the problem. You're part of the fucking problem. Leave her the fuck alone. She'll leave you alone, I'm sure. Make no sense to cry about it when you know exactly what the fuck the deal is. Ooh, I like this song. Oh, look. Look. Another felt board. All right. I'll tell you what. This dog? No joke, kid. No joke. I love Eve. Oh, God. She loves them, so I want to get a bunch of them. I found that's the farm one. I found a city one. I found a polar scene, a dollhouse. What else? I found a bunch of them, man. And then Hillary said that she can make them. So, oh my God, this is a mess. Christ almighty. Hold on, kid. I gotta put shoes on, man. Oh my God, I got it. Oh my God, live will end. I know you're lying. Hey, what happened? What is this? What's going on? What is going on right now? Do you guys hear that? What? Oh my God, thank you, pause. What was that? What? That was so cool. I was like, where's that music coming from? Hey. Hold on, kid. I'm gonna get stung and I can't get stung. That is really cool. I was confused. I thought maybe I was getting interference. Welcome to hell. Well, there you go. Valid. Absolutely valid. All right, come on, kid. Come on, kid. They have songs as gifts? Get out of here. Get out. We should walk up to the pool. Hold on, let me see if I need to change Hey, Sass, there's enough of that, kid. Hey, Sass, dude, enough now. Hold on. I want to see if I need to connect to a different network. All right. Can you get... Let me know if y'all can hear me. See? Now look at how bad she's pulling. Like, if I go up, like... If I go out front, she pulls so bad. See? Now we're not going. Nope. Now we're not going. I'll walk up by myself. I'm not letting you pull me like that, kid. I can't. I can't do it. I cannot do it. Good morning, Ash. Oh, look at here, Ranger.
Excuse me, madam. Don't you be mean to that sassy.
Girl, she gets
Just
a new
kidding.
she gets a new harness today,
Yeah, I
and
saw.
I'm hoping
Well, I sent you the package today with the collar.
even better,
Yeah, that collar's it's a good collar. I used to use it for Ranger, you know, my police dog.
because if it doesn't work, we're going right to that collar.
Ash! Yeah. The collar
Look,
is really good. You just
she's
have to learn, and I can just tell you because I used to use it for Ranger all the time. It only works with pressure, right? So if she pulls, it pinches a little. It doesn't hurt her really. Just makes her uncomfortable, and she stops pulling. That's how it works.
okay.
I
All right.
wanted to say
Yeah,
something.
because right now. Oh, go ahead.
No.
Feel
I
free.
was just no, it's okay. I was just trying to think of, you know, why she pulls so hard. I think I'm not an expert, but that's the strongest part of her body. That part, her chest right there, like her torso.
Yeah.
That's so it doesn't really hurt her or
Yeah.
anything to pull.
Right. Right. Yeah, because if I even think about walking up, like right now, like that's what I mean. Everything's pulling.
Yeah. That's her strongest. If you think about it, it's like sled dogs. That's where their harnesses are attached in that strong part
Yeah.
of their torso.
Right. And I want to get her exercise, but I also need to save my shoulders. Oh my God! See, she's so
Yeah,
strong.
and I see what Positive said. You should make her walk beside you. That's very, listen, I'm just going to say on my experience with my lab Ember, who is she's a menace. It's really hard. Like when you're walking and the entire time you're trying to struggle with your dog beside you, that's
Yeah.
hard.
Well, because I can't take her and Gianna anywhere because of how she's pulling. Like, I can't take her with us because I have to keep a hold of G and I can't be messing with her. Like, look, this is crazy.
Yeah, I
This is
understand.
crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, and listen, I don't have a child, of course, but I can't walk both of my dogs at the same time because one is fearful and the other one's a menace. So one's trying to run
Right,
away into traffic and the other one's trying to pull us wherever.
right. Yeah, and she's very strong, and that's a problem. And right now it's the woods, right? Because she smells things, and that's why.
Right, and she's probably
She's,
really excited to get in there.
yeah, very excited. Oh, look at the butterfly.
But yeah, I just wanted to tell you, I did send it today, so it should only be maybe
Oh my.
10
Okay,
days
come
and
on.
it'll get
In the
there.
house. In the house. Sassy, come on. I can't, man. Look, this is crazy. I am using. Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's
that's
really
why
wild.
that you'll see, listen, I'm telling you, once you get that collar, it's gonna make a world of difference.
Yeah, because she can't do this, man. She's like, and she's not paying a bit of attention to commands or anything else. She just wants.
Sorry, I
Okay.
like how she just kind of jumped. She's like, all right, let's go.
Because she smells things and she can't stop.
Yeah.
Are
Yeah,
you
I
gonna
can.
poop?
She must be so excited too, because you know, you before she was just stuck on your balcony. So,
Oh
I
yeah,
mean,
a
you
lot of,
you walked her. I know you walked her, but
yeah, but well, I think a lot of this is like she just wants to like she wants to see everything, which
yeah,
is why I told her I promised her a walk today, but I also didn't know it was supposed to be 100 degrees outside. So,
girl, we're barely making it here. We're on day 8,019 of hot weather.
I can't, man. I think the rest of this week, see, she's panting. And I really brought her out here to poop, but she's not even interested in doing that. So
She's like, I'm busy.
more interested in finding out what the fuck's going on out here. She wants to go out front. She wants to go out front so bad, but she really pulls out there. Go ahead, all the way in. All the way in.
Well, anyway, I just wanted to tell you that I sent that. So
Well,
that'll help
excited.
enormously.
I hope it helps. And hopefully like I won't have to like use it for a long time, you know what I mean? Like hopefully she'll get the idea like, okay, we're not pulling anymore.
Yeah, it's a good training. Wait, hold on. Let me show you. Hold on. I have another one here for my dog. Look at all the things I have for my dog. I have 80 billion. And
Right.
I have so many. Hold on. Oh yeah, here. Here's what it looks like. See, look. See this?
Yeah.
So see how there's these little rubber tips?
Yeah.
So you can remove, like I remove every second row. So I have it like the rubber and then no rubber. And then the collar goes around her neck. So when she pulls, those little prongs push into her.
Okay.
And it doesn't go, no, listen, just so you know, it doesn't go so deep that it like is gonna, it's not gonna like pierce her skin. Yeah, it's not gonna pierce her skin. It's just an uncomfortable feeling. So then she's like, I'm not gonna pull because that kind of feels weird.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, I have to tell you, I'm a little uncomfortable when she's pulling me. So
Right.
I'm okay with her being a little uncomfortable when she pulls.
Right. That's what I mean. Like it doesn't, of course, if you had her, let's say she was by another dog and she was desperately trying to get to that other dog and she had like full on pressure for 30 minutes, that might pierce her neck.
Yeah.
But you're not going to use it that way, I know.
No, not at all.
They're very, very, very good training aids. So eventually, when you put her collar on, she'll be like, oh, I'm not going to pull because when you put my collar on, I remember there's that uncomfortable, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's exactly what I need.
Yeah, so it'll work.
Well, then I'll just never be able to take them both anywhere.
Well, that's what I say to
I would like to like even put Gianna in the wagon.
Yeah.
And take her for a walk, and you know I don't want Sassy in the house crying because she
Right.
can't.
No, it would be nice to take them both. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh look, this felt board's gonna fit perfectly next.
Sassy could pull. You and G could be in the wagon, and Sassy could pull you.
Yeah, that's what we're heading toward. Actually, that's what we're definitely heading toward.
Okay, I'll get down so you can continue. I just wanted to tell you that about the package.
You know, I'll be here, Ranger. I'm gonna start putting my end tables together.
Oh, cool. Everything's good.
Yeah, and I got G a new sensory swing, and it's a Galaxy one, so it'll match her room. Now, if I could find a handyman that wasn't interested in my cookie.
I told Chevy that story. She was like, "What?"
Girl, I'm so and Ranger, he hasn't reached out today, so I know that's what it was about.
Ah, that's so disgusting. That's so
gross.
Yes.
Like, what the fuck is really going on, y'all? Morning, Nikki.
Hi, Nikki.
I'm appalled.
Me too. When you were telling me
that story,
you know
what I'm going to do, Ranger? I'm going to make sure every woman in this county knows who he is.
Yeah, that's pretty disgusting.
That's so gross, man. It's so gross.
What if you hadn't caught on and then you did ask him to come over and he's thinking one thing and you're thinking another? Nah.
Well, that would have been I mean,
you can take care of yourself, but
man, he would have rued the day he ever laid eyes on me. He'd be lucky to leave this place alive, to be quite honest.
It's so gross.
It's so gross. Hey, what 57-year-old man refers to a woman's anything as a fucking cookie?
Right.
Good thing Snark does not like to bake. I'm fucking dead. I still can't really wrap my head around it. I'm highly disappointed. I'm not even going to lie. I can't believe that I didn't read it that way the first time, but I definitely, when I was reading it back to Hillary, I read it. I read it that way. And I was like, I know you're fucking lying. I know this motherfucker was not trying to barter sex for a fucking handyman thing.
And he wasn't even, not that you would have, but for fuck's sakes, if you're getting that, I'm getting more than $200 worth of work out of you, buddy.
Period. Deja, did you not hear the story? Raise your hand if you haven't heard the cookie story. I'll tell it one more time. Other than that, you're going to have to look for it on YouTube. A lot of you didn't hear the cookie story.
Okay, I'm gonna hop down. I'll talk to you.
Okay, Ranger. Man, a lot of you didn't. Oh, man. All right. So here goes the cookie story. Final time. But I actually have to do something while I tell you this story. I can't just sit here and tell you the story. I got too much to do. Let me get my earbud. I sat enough. I gotta work. I gotta work. Hold on, y'all. Period. All right, so. Well, you're going to have to wait a minute. I'll be right back. Talks among yourselves for 30 seconds. Okay. Here we go. So, I need the ceiling swing installed for Gianna in her room, right? And yesterday, I just went on Google and was like, handyman near me. And yeah, I get no. Okay, so I get that thumbtack thing that P. Galore was talking about. They're the first ones to like reach out. So I was like, they gave me a quote. Hold on, guys. All right. So they gave me a quote of $250, and that is a crazy amount of money for such a small job, right? And I told them that, and they were like, well, the cheapest we can do is $150. So I was like, okay. And that was just one person that reached out on Thumbtack. So I was like, all right, let me put a post on a Facebook page. So I went to look for Facebook pages, right? And I put a post that said, hey, it was called Helping Hands, right? That's what the page was called in my county. And I said, hey, I need a ceiling brace put in for a sensory swing. And somebody messaged me. And he says, Hey, Echo. Volume 3. So, I'm like, perfect, easy peasy, just what I want to hear. So then I find he says that he used to be the maintenance foreman for these buildings. And I'm like, even better, because then, like, you're familiar with the building, you're a contractor, you're going to know exactly what joist you need to tap into, and that works. That's even better in my eyes. So I'm like, perfect. How much do you want for the job? And that's when it got a little weird. He was like, well, we could probably find out or find a barter that can bring the price down. And then his next words were, I love cookies with the big teeth smile. Now, at that time, I thought he was being quite genuine with what he was saying. And it didn't register. So I was like, I don't bake, I cook, I don't bake. We had that small talk. And then when I was reading it back to Hillary later is when I read it a different way with the fucking shit-eating grin emoji. And then I'm like, exactly what kind of cookies is this motherfucker talking about? Like the peanut butter chocolate chip variety? Or are we talking about a whole nother kind of motherfucking cookie here? So then I was like, okay, now I can't read it any other way than that. Hillary was definitely trying to let me know that, no, he probably just wants, whatever. So I was like, okay, maybe it is the barter kind of thing. I don't know. It's a helping hand page. Any fucking way. I'm thinking, and I think subconsciously I kind of knew what the cookie reference meant. So I was like, okay, well, I could not think of a better deterrent than to leave a voice clip with no teeth in, which is exactly what the fuck I did. And I'm thinking, that's a quick, limp dick kind of thing to do, you know what I mean? So if that is, in fact, what this motherfucker is talking about, that should do the fucking trick, right? And I think it did. Because this motherfucker has not reached out to me to come put this fucking ceiling swing in. So, mission accomplished on that front. But, dude, are you fucking kidding me? You're talking about being a 57-year-old man and you just referred to a woman's cookie? Have motherfucking mercy, y'all. Please, somebody do something. You're dead. Bitch, I'm dead. But now that he hasn't reached out at the fuck all, I am then led to believe that that's exactly what that motherfucker was talking about. And now it will be my mission to make sure everybody in Beaver County knows who the fuck he is. So when I'm done doing all this little shit that I have to do, putting things together and cleaning this fucking place, then that's exactly what I'll do this evening in my free time. I will get on my computer and I will make post after post after post on every fucking page I possibly fucking can. Because what are we really doing here on this here internet? What are we doing on Beyonce's fucking internet? I'm fucking confused. But the worst thing about this is I don't get the ceiling swing up. That's what somebody else said, Marie. They were like, I don't know if that's a deterrent. I'm like, well, I think it worked in this case. Oh, God, what am I going to do with these? So, yeah, weird. And now I'm really upset that, do you think these guys knew what they were doing when they did these things? Because everything's fucked. Yeah, well, the problem remains, right? The problem remains. I do not have, the ceiling swinging. So that is in fact a problem. That is in fact a fucking problem. I really wanted it in by the time she got home from school today. Now that is not going to happen, and now I am pissed. Well, it didn't. Well, yeah, well. I mean, it would have worked out really bad for him had he come in here with those intentions. Because I can't promise that he would have walked out of my house the same way he walked in. I can promise you that. Alright. There's that. I want this area cleaned up so that when I do want to relax, it's actually a possibility. The nerve, man. You ain't fucking kidding. 57-year-old man out in these streets acting like that. That's fucking deplorable. Fucking nasty ass motherfucker. I mean, maybe, you know, and be aware of what? What's going on? What do I hear? What's going on? Did somebody say be aware? What's going on? I hear echo. What in the fuck? Alright, girl. What's going on? Hey. What is... Hey, something really weird's going on. What just happened? Like something in my ear said, be aware. Am I losing my mind? Am I going crazy right now? What the fuck was that? And my earbud sounds real weird. It sounds like it's attached to a microphone. No, I don't hear anything. But I heard something in my earbud say, be aware. Girl, what the fuck is going on? That was so weird. It's still pretty weird. What if somebody else... Okay, now it kind of went away. What if somebody can hear me? He may have been thrown off by ceiling swing. Usually those are for certain activities. No, I explained thoroughly that it was for my autistic granddaughter. It was like a robot voice, though. It wasn't like a real voice. It was like a robot voice. Like an AI voice, and it said, be aware. Am I echoing to you? Hold on. I don't know what the fuck's going on. I'm going to switch to my other Wi-Fi. You don't hear an echo? Okay. Alright. Maybe that's it, ma'am. Maybe I'm connected. I don't know. It's fucking weird. Here, I want to show you guys this because these were like such a Temu fail. Like a Temu fail. Like big fail, right? And now they're not. Now I like them. I really fucking like them. I like them even better here. To be honest, I like them way better here. Can y'all see okay? I like them way better here. Farmer, don't you like them better here? Yeah. Hey, they were really a Temu fail, but I didn't like them at my other place, but I really like them here. I really like them here. See how like this is like up here is my dining area, and then it like looks down into the living room. Period, farmer. Period. So yeah, I really like them here though. I really like them here. Another thing that's fucking with me, right? Because this couch, see this on the wall? The thermostat is fucking up the symmetrical thing here to hang pictures, because I really want to hang my cherry blossom pictures, which is 3 pictures above my couch, but I can't because this thing's fucking up the whole fucking wall. The whole fucking wall. I have detected the problem with the earbud now. Can y'all still hear me? I had another earbud here that connected. That's why it sounded the way it did. I don't know why it said be aware, though. That's kind of still weird. That's still kind of weird. Okay. I think this is garbage. It is. This is garbage. I just want to get this stuff. I think this is all garbage. Well, we better look through that and make sure. Yeah, this is all garbage. This can go here. This is, I think, my curtain. Hey, those curtain rod holders, the adhesive ones, man, I'm using those in place of hardware every single time. They work so good. They're so easy to fucking put up. So easy to put up. I got like, well, you have to buy them in like 6 or 8, I think, but I got another set of them today because they're just too, yes, they're very strong. I was really surprised, in fact, really surprised, but man, they go on so fucking easy. I did it without a tape measure, without, yeah, it was easy, man. I got another pack of them today to put up. Oh, wait till you guys see my bedroom curtains. I like them a lot. I like them a lot. They're purple. They are purple. I want to get my bed put together today as well. I haven't had a chance to really do that. My bedroom is what is going like neglected because I was concentrating on G's room and what is this? Oh, okay. I was concentrating on Gianna's room and then like getting this I need this pedicure set. I got nail polish for my toes, so we're gonna leave that out. But yeah, and like the downstairs area, because I'm desperately trying to find a place to be like that I can be comfortable and put together and have it put together so it doesn't feel so fucking chaotic. It's a laptop charger. I found both of the. I did. What's good is I actually found everything that was missing. So that is good. It's very, very good. It's stressing me out a lot. Oh, guys, I'm sorry to tell you, on Amazon Shiny, I have to give another review of this because I'm pissed off. So when Hillary was putting this together, remember the cutest jellyfish thing? This button got stuck, and then she fixed it, and now, okay, so you just have to touch it real light. It still works, but yeah, see how it stopped? There you go. You have to touch it in certain spots to get the colors to change now. I don't like that. That pissed me off because I love this thing and now I don't want to return it because she's really into it. So yes, Shiny. What up, homie?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't. That's another thing, Hill. I can't find the remote to my entertainment center. I can't. Man, I'm missing. I can't find the remote to my TV, which is horrible.
My husband would die without his TV. I don't watch it, but he does all the sports shows and health shows.
Yeah, well, Shiny, I'm like you. I don't really watch it either.
I had one stupid show that a friend got me hooked on. Believe it or not, Below Deck. Never watched it in my life. And that's all she talked about. And I tuned in and I was like, oh my God, that's the only show I saw. I used to watch Big Brother, but I haven't been able to get into it lately. So me too. And now it's just all stereotype casting and casting is the key word there. It's almost like the outcome is predetermined. They used to have like America vote more often on certain things. That's when it was better. Kind of like Survivor. I like that when it first came out, but aren't they up to like number 50 now or something? Fuck, they're almost older than me. Oh, sorry. They're almost older than me. You sound very far away.
Oh,
Are you looking for your remote?
can you hear me better now?
Yes, ma'am.
Alright, because I was away from my phone. Alright, we have a problem.
What's the problem?
Why am I missing my charger?
Girl, you're going to be missing stuff for a while.
My dog keeps looking at me. Oh, so
Probably wants a treat. I was going to say a cookie, but I won't use that ever again.
hey. Now I'm gonna go ahead and probably assume, like, I know this motherfucker didn't do that from his real profile. You know what I mean? Yeah, sorry. So sorry. Hey, Echo, pause.
I gotta tell you, I am in like absolute freak out mode now. And I'm having a really hard time like calming myself the fuck down.
About what?
I have my final pre-op CT this afternoon.
Oh.
Then they taught how to take this electrocution device out.
That'll do it.
Yeah, I'm freaking out. It's always been like I have to do this. There's been a few like checks before we get to this point, and oh my god, I'm freaking out.
Yeah. Well, I think what made me freak out about it was they were so nonchalant about taking it out. Oh, well, we'll get it out of you as soon as we have time. And I'd have been like, oh no.
Oh, I was the same way.
To remove it now.
My husband was like livid. And then especially when they described it to us literally as, well, it's just a piece of titanium in your body at this point, unless you turn it back on. Bitch, you think I'm ever turning this thing on ever again?
Period.
Unless you turn it back on. That's not ever going to happen.
Ever.
He literally saw how I deteriorated so rapidly. And my first inclination was it was a device. So I went in and literally turned it down to half. And I'm like, well, that didn't change anything. So it's not that. I'm like, holy shit, with all the surgeries and disc compressions, I must have hit a nerve. So I thought there was like a nerve going bonkers. And when I went to the doctor, they were like, holy shit, sent me straight to the hospital. That doctor was even saying the same thing because they did imaging there. And then it's not like a general surgeon can do the operation to get it out. It literally has to be like an orthopedic surgeon or a neurosurgeon. Getting it out is 10 times more complicated than originally implanting it. So, yeah. When I heard that part, I'm like, great, because the implant wasn't so spiffy to recover from. And I was a decade younger when I had this shit put in.
Right.
So, holy crap.
Yeah, that's a big thing too.
My husband was totally healthy when I did it. And he's not, as you know. So,
No.
my son is here with us. Like I said, my daughter lives close by. Great son-in-law. My sister and her husband live nearby. So I do have the luxury of great family support. But it's scary as hell to know I'm about to go down when he's down. You know,
Yeah,
yeah, it's like, so, yeah, I'm just,
that turns it into a much bigger deal.
yeah, and then of course, do you want us to put another one in? Bitch, no.
Why would they even suggest that since this worked out so well?
Well, I don't know exactly. I guess if it was giving the relief it was intended to do and this one failed, in a decade, I'm sure they've advanced a lot. But had I known that this was a possibility, I read the risks, etc., before I ever did this. And I knew I'd need to go for a battery swap from time to time, that kind of stuff. Yeah. I had no idea. It literally could have almost permanently crippled me.
Paralyzed you, right?
100% from the waist out. 100%. I never would have done it. I never. And then when you're in that much pain, you say, I'll do anything to take it away, kind of thing.
Absolutely.
But another one? No. Miss me with that shit. Miss me. Oh. You know, it took me a while. I have to tell you, it took me a little while to get used to the device. I know, I don't think I've ever told you, when I was pregnant with my son, which they all say now, well, that explains a lot, Mom. I was electrocuted when I was pregnant with him.
Holy, on what?
Dead ass. We were painting a place that we were moving into because obviously we were having a family. We needed a little more room. I couldn't do any of the painting because back then all the paints had odors. There weren't any low odors. So I'm like, okay, I'll just sit here and put the faceplates back on. So the screwdriver slipped, went straight into the socket. All that my husband heard was like, I swear to God. I was in the living room and it shot me all the way across to the dining room, which was a significant distance. And then my husband heard me scream. He heard like the zapping noise. And then he said he heard like the screwdriver going clank, clank, clank on the floor. And he came out and he had no idea what on earth had just happened. So obviously, rushed to the hospital. I'm on a heart monitor. He's on a baby monitor. And I was kept a couple of days for monitoring. And he was quote unquote fine. But when I tell you this boy has such severe ADHD, about drove us nuts. And as a first time mom, you think, okay, he's just a rowdy boy. But yeah, no, that was none of that. So, yeah. So even back when pagers came out and you could put them on vibrate, I couldn't do it. I couldn't stand the sensation of that zapping. It was just so traumatic. I don't do my phone on vibrate. It's either silent or it makes a noise. So when they introduced like a TENS unit at physical therapy, I'm like, yeah, you're going to have to kind of go slow. I don't know that I can do this. And they kind of desensitized me with a TENS unit, which is why this seemed like a great idea at the time. Yeah. It's not. It's not. And if anybody ever wants to contemplate one, hit my DMs and I'll tell you what can go right. It worked well for several years, but it damn near almost permanently paralyzed me from the waist down. And that's huge.
I'm like that with like I have in 2004 for endometriosis, and it was the most barbaric procedure I have ever had in my fucking life. And I would warn any woman that deals with endometriosis if they offer. And sat there and looked at me out of the corner of her eye. And I told that nurse that I felt like I was going to pass out. I couldn't stay still. The pain was so bad and they wouldn't give me anything.
It's crazy. And for people that don't understand, they think, oh my gosh, it's just like period cramps. No, it's not.
Well, I'm here to tell you that is not the case. That shit was barbaric.
It is barbaric.
I would have rather had all three of my children consecutively with no epidural and go through that again.
I didn't have an epidural with either of mine, but and my son was 10 pounds. And I'm 4'11".
It was 9, 4 and 3/4.
See, you're just big babies like me.
Well, she was my biggest baby. 7. But I
Crazy.
was young. I was young. I was only 19. I ate constantly. I needed to hot dog shop 3 times a day. I ate French bread pizzas sometimes 3 times a day. I had toxemia. I had whatever. When my daughter was born, my oldest daughter was born. She, we were both very, very ill. I started running fever when I was labored, and my daughter came out very, very sick. So sick that the pediatrician could not guarantee me that she would live through the night. And then she spent 2 weeks
That is stressful.
in the hospital. Because she both had this horrible infection. You want to know? Let's talk about how I got that horrible infection. I had a obstetrician slash gynecologist that was a fucking old pervert and gave me internals the entire time, every visit. Go, Sass. Get up. Get up. Go. Move. Gave me internals every visit. Now, being 19 years old and not knowing the difference, I did not know that was not supposed to happen. That there is a time where they're supposed to stop doing internal exams until you're getting ready to have the baby. So he caused a horrible infection that almost killed my kid.
That's so scary.
Listen,
Yeah.
that was the most traumatic birth, because then while Nia was in the hospital, I had to go home. I had to leave. Now, you have to think about being a first-time mother, 19 years old, you know what I mean? And having to leave your daughter at the hospital. Horrible experience. So then I was at home, and I was on the phone with my friend, and I'm talking, and TMI, trigger warning, all the things for what I'm about to say, because I just saw a video on this, in fact. But I was standing and I was on the phone. It was just me and my dad, and my mom was at work. And I was passing a clot, right? Because that's what happens. But this was not normal, okay? And when I realized that it wasn't normal, I started making noise. I had to get off the phone, and I ran upstairs to the bathroom as fast as I could with 11 stitches in my fucking taint. And when I got up there, what seemed to to be either my liver or my kidney was literally in my pants. And when I saw that motherfucker, I screamed louder than I think I've ever screamed in my life, because I was thinking something, a vital organ has just exited my body. I'm 19, y'all. I'm only 19. So my father, being the only one at home, comes running upstairs, looks, and is like, "What is that?" And I was like, "I think it's my liver." And he called my mother, and we put it in a giant Eagle shopping bag and took it to the hospital. I'm sitting in the room, and the doctor comes in like, "Hey, how we doing?" I'm like, "You better look at what's in that motherfucking bag and tell me what it is and put it the fuck back." They walked over to the bag, looked in it, and said, "Okay, let's take a look at you." And then I went in for an immediate D&C. What it was they left a huge piece of my infected placenta inside of me.
That should be criminal.
Inside of me. They're lucky that I didn't go septic and fucking die. But I just saw a video that happened to a woman recently, and I couldn't be any more empathetic, because that was scary as shit. I thought for sure that was my liver, and it was not supposed to be outside my fucking body. My dad was convinced that I definitely lost the fight. We're making sense, guys. We're making sense of the downstairs. So that's one of my bigger goals today, is to make sense. Well, 12 o'clock, I was going to rest, but I'm like, with those empty.
I know you don't like to, but you do have to rest somewhere.
Because what's the point of trying to rest when my mind is
You sound far away again.
I hate these fucking earbuds. They're shit. Because I can't carry my fucking phone around with me the whole time.
Oh, I don't blame you.
And they just mapped the nerves, so they were cutting into one. Holy shit, Casey. Sorry, guys. That's fucked up. These earbuds are like that. That's fucked up that these earbuds are like that. That pisses me off.
Yeah, it sounds like you're on speakerphone and you're getting further
Right
and
now?
further away from your phone. No, now you
Right
sound
now?
good. No, you're good
Yeah,
right now.
because I have my phone in my hand, but fuck, I can't do that. Christ, I gotta take my phone to every part of the goddamn, and I'm not even that far. Like I'm a little over 12 feet away, for fuck's sake.
That's wild, because you did sound like you were far away and you were on speakerphone. You should take. You should take time to relax. If you have behavioral therapy this afternoon, you need some Zen time too.
Hey, is Chevy still in here?
I think so. I mean,
Get my phone. I gotta go to the kitchen. Chevy's still here?
I don't see her.
Maybe not.
No, I don't see her.
Oh, yeah,
she's
she is.
here.
Okay, Chevy. Oh, my sassy. Don't get mad, girl. But this nylabone, it gotta go. If I step or stub my toe on this motherfucker one more time, that's garbage. Chevy, listen, your idea, and I'll recommend from now on, anybody that's moving, especially if they're in a situation like mine, I'm going to tell, if they get a meal train, that should have been highly considered. And if my head was a little bit clearer, I would have jumped on that, because that was a really good idea. I forgot to mention that the other day. So,
What did you
if
get?
anybody, Chevy had suggested a meal train, and I think at that point I had so much in my head that I couldn't concentrate properly on the things I should have. But she suggested that meal train, and I'm telling you, that was an amazing idea, because A, the money I spent on takeout, because who had time to cook a fuck thing, look for a fuck thing, do a fuck thing? You know what I mean? So that was, and I would highly recommend that to anybody that does what I did. Do that. Absolutely do that. It was a really good idea. Because, man, cooking wasn't even in the realm of where Like last night, I made my hyper focus meal with my macaroni and cheese with tuna. Called it a day. I made baked ziti the other day just to have it, so that if I needed, just to make something really quick, I could have. That was probably the most intelligent idea, I'll tell you that. I'll highly recommend it to people that have to do what I did.
And it's called meal train, like choo-choo train.
Well, yeah, they do meal train. What? See, Shiny, that would be. You would be a prime candidate for a meal train, Shiny, because of the caretaking and you being laid up at the same time, regardless of your support system, Shiny. It's still a really good idea just to have your meals already taken care of, so it's just one thing another thing you don't have to worry about. But
that's what I was thinking of. I'll have to look into that, because
yes, do it.
I know, as sick as he is, he's not going to want to leave the hospital. And he'll need to. He needs to get his nutrition and everything.
Right.
He needs to rebuild his strength. So I know he's not going to want to leave the hospital. The kids are going to have to make him.
Yeah.
So that might be something good to have on hand.
Yes.
When they do drag him out of the hospital.
I agree.
I'll definitely look into that.
Hold on, I'm coming. Chevy, I was getting nice.
The website's called like Meal Train or something. I can't look it up. I'm driving. But like if you have people that are local to you, they can sign up. Say you do it Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and you set up like lunch and dinner. You can have someone sign up for like Monday lunch. Now that doesn't mean they have to order you like fast food. They can. Or if they're local, they can say, I'm going to take chicken Caesar salad. You know what I mean?
Right.
And so you can have people sign up for certain meals. Now, if they don't want to cook or they're not local, they can give you a DoorDash credit card or gift card, or they can give you a gift card to like other restaurants. But it just allows you to see like, okay, I've got, this day meals taken care of. I've got this day meals taken care of. It's so amazing.
Yeah, listen, I'm telling you, Chevy, that would have been what a load off your mind, because you have to eat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, especially when you have a lot to do or you're laid up, you still have to fucking eat. And when you're doing like what I did, first of all, I didn't even bring my silverware drawer with me the first day. Second, where was the time? And then I had not got groceries at my other apartment, because why, when I was getting ready to move, was I going to pack my house full of groceries just to have them move them? So I didn't really even have the food to cook. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
Yeah, I will highly recommend that to anyone that
When when my son bought his house with his wife and they were moving in, instead of like housewarming gifts, we did a meal train because
Yeah,
you're moving
period.
in, you're unpacking, you're trying to get
Period.
settled, and that's without a kid. Like I couldn't have
Yep.
imagined you with her. So the last
Oh,
thing you worry about is fucking food. It's
right.
so great.
No, it
Yeah.
was the most amazing idea. I would highly recommend it to anybody that's moving because it really would have, because I even asked Hillary, well, Hillary isn't a big eater, so it wasn't even that big of a deal to her, but just having to put the thought into what am I going to feed or what am I going to eat was too much at that point because so much other shit was going on.
Yeah, you got to make sure everything's moved, that nothing's broken, that everything's where you need it. And then if you have kids and they need certain comfort things pulled out because a move is a huge thing, then you got to worry about that shit. Like, listen, I'm lazy. I am DoorDash queen. When I call DoorDash, I get a VIP line. I'm not shitting you. I use it that fucking much. Like DoorDash is my dream. So I love the meal train.
Hey,
I'm definitely
I
going to look into that for when I'm in
DoorDash.
the hospital.
Yeah, I think I might even look into it for you, Shiny, and see if we can't do something for when you go in for your surgery. Um, so I spent way too much money on DoorDash because I am not a DoorDasher. I do not believe in paying higher prices for the things that are on the menu, higher prices in all of those charges that you don't know what they're for, or they're just money that they're taking, and I can't justify it. So I am not a big DoorDasher, but this past week, bitch, they loved me, girl.
Yep. I mean, I literally use it for every fucking. I have a Dollar General that's probably like 3 blocks away. Nah, I get home, I'm like, I ain't getting the fuck back out. Nope, DoorDash it. Bloop.
DoorDash it.
Mm-mm. I'm so fucking lazy.
Well,
I'm not even kidding.
mine's not even laziness. Mine's, hey, I can't get there. And like these were things that I needed, that I had to have, that I didn't have, that I did have before but couldn't find. I needed pliers to change my shower head. We needed stuff for this, but they ended up going to Lowe's and getting it. But I DoorDash too much, way fucking too much. I'm actually ashamed of myself not to.
I'm not
to-
ashamed. I listen. I will tell everybody. I don't give a fuck. I'm lazy. I ain't doing shit. I ain't walked in a grocery store since COVID. I Instacart or curbside pick that motherfucker up. Mm-mm.
Mm-hmm. Now that's one thing. I was in Walmart yesterday, and that's the first time I've been in Walmart, and I can't remember when. Over a year, well over a year.
Nope. I'm telling. And listen, for those of y'all who have food stamps, I ain't judging because listen, I wish I got them. But Walmart, you can do a curbside pickup, or a delivery with your food stamps. You just have to pay.
Yeah.
I think you have to pay the delivery.
No.
I'm lazy.
Well, no.
I don't give a shit.
See, I got Walmart Plus. So if you're on food stamps, you can get Walmart Plus. I think it's $13. You get it for like half. So it's like $6 and some change. And same with Amazon. You get the Amazon discount on the membership as well if you're on food stamps. So I got Walmart Plus, and the only thing I don't like, I fucking hate Walmart's meat. I hate it. I hate all of it. I question all of it. So I found a local farm that I'm going to try to get a meat package through. And if I can't get it there, that because it's kind of out of the way, you know what I mean? And I do have a mom and pop grocery store in the town that I grew up. I'm going to start having them pack me like, ground meat, chicken, Italian sausage every month and just get all my meat there.
We look for something like that. My husband is a big meat eater. I am not. I could care less for it. But we were sick of grocery store prices and lack of quality. He actually has Butcher Box. And you pick, like, he doesn't do any pork, but he does like the chicken breast and all different kinds of beef, and it's delivered once a month. It's completely frozen, and then he takes out like one piece a night, or sometimes on Sundays he'll do during the week. The absolute quality in that is top notch. Like, I think he'd give up all of the groceries on our list, not his Greek yogurt and stuff, but to keep the Butcher Box. It may seem expensive when you're buying all that meat at once, but your grocery bill is so much less when you're not paying for crap.
You only have to get like your pantry items, and you can do that a little. Well, yeah, like, oh God, the meat. I just quit. I will not eat. I haven't eaten chicken. I ate chicken. I got chicken in my food box, right? And it came from a local store. That chicken was so fucking good. In fact, one night I made one piece, right, because it was late and I hadn't eaten. I didn't eat dinner. And I was like, well, I'll just throw a piece of bread, this chicken, and throw it in the oven. And I did. It was so fucking good. I could chew it. That hadn't happened in I don't know how long. It had flavor. It was real chicken, and you could taste and tell the difference so bad that now I knew I was going crazy. I knew when they came out with those freezer, the bags of chicken breasts that you can buy in the freezer. When they came out with those, I knew they were fucking with the meat. Those frozen chicken breasts, those are not real chicken, y'all. Promise you. And that was the start of the lab-grown chicken.
And they're plumped with a bunch of water and other chemicals to make them way more.
Yep. Tyson. Fuck
And
Tyson.
antibiotics.
All of it.
They're full of antibiotics. Like, fuck
Mm-hmm.
no. Then you become antibiotic resistant. Then you have a whole health issue. So
Period.
paying a little more for your food to be a better quality and pure actually saves you in the long run, because then you don't have the fucking health issues. So
See, we have a grocery store. Well, they changed hands. So I haven't been there since they changed hands. But I'm going to try to get there. If I don't get there this month, I'm going to try to get there next month. But their meat quality and price, you can't beat it. In the county, you cannot beat the quality and the price of their meat.
yeah, I mean, I'm all about it. I love a good deep freeze too. So there's that.
We don't have that problem here.
I know you don't. I know you don't. Nobody else in the rest of the world. Right? Oh, Peachtree, girl, it's horrible. It's horrible. What they're feeding us is actually manufactured to unalive us. That's why we have so much cancer, so much diabetes. People, I don't know why people don't listen about the food system here, because right now it is only getting worse. It is only getting worse. And listen to Ranger, because her food is not like that. She gets fresh food. Every time a Booed takes a picture of his food, it is fresh. In fact, I showed a Booed the videos of the deer the other day. He said I would have slaughtered and ate her. I was like, hey, well, it's not hunting season here yet, kid. Can't just go out and start killing the deer.
Yeah, we can our fruit and vegetables only last a day, maybe 2 days. That's it.
Right. Sustainable food system, period. Yes, Sage, they are. They are poisoning all of us through our food. Hey, I don't know if you guys ever. Hey, when I end this live, which is going to be in about less than 10 minutes, type into your search bar the Rothschild's quote, right? If you read that and you feel the same way about anything you put in your body after you read that, man, you better. Hey, listen. There's a way they mark the food with little symbols on the back that you can buy halal food, right? Or kosher. And that's kind of what you want to go with, because they ain't trying to kill them. It's built to kill us.
Lisa, even our dog food is better than, like, we have no fillers in our dog food over here.
That's my study. Send it to me, Peachtree. Yeah, Casey started buying all kosher food too. My other friend, I almost said her name, but I can do that. She has started buying all kosher food as well. So if you want to pay attention to that, you can. But our food system is built to unalive us as quick as possible.
Are you talking about the Rothschild quote where he says, "Give me control of the money and the country, and I don't care who makes the laws"?
The one where it says, "Will I'll find it. I'll
Okay.
find it
Yeah.
where
No
where it says, hey Casey, if you can find that for me, because I know you know what I'm talking about. If you could find that for me and screenshot it and send it to me, man. I know you know what I'm talking about."
This
I'd
one,
like to
Pam?
read it right now.
It's this one. Who controls the food supply controls the people. Who controls the energy controls the continent, and who controls money can control the whole world. That one?
Yes. Yeah, but this one is much more detailed about the food, about the medicine, how they market the medicine to make us believe that it's to help us while they fill the food and the medicines full of things that are actually unaliving you.
Oh,
They market
listen.
it as a savior. This is going to help you. Why do you think we haven't cured cancer? Cancer,
Right.
they put the cancer in us with several different ways.
Cancer research, cancer, whatever you want to call it, fundraising must be in the trillions, and we haven't had
Period, Ranger.
Listen,
No.
I just listened to a podcast. It was Tucker Carlson. You don't have to like him. It's fine.
I love him.
But he
I love him now.
he has a guy, and I cannot remember where he's from, but he's done a ton of research in like Alzheimer's and dementia. Listen, my grandmother had dementia. I was like, holy shit. And then I'm listening to him, and he kind of starts breaking down like why you should really be drinking tap water and other things that are in our food and our diet of what causes dementia. And I'm like,
Absolutely.
motherfucker.
I'm going to tell you this much. If I ever develop a disease like cancer, or where I'm going straight over to China or Japan.
Hold on. I'm going to actually act like I have another device and look this up so that we can tell I can read it to you. Because
Hello, Kendra.
Kendra, happy SpongeBob Day.
Japan just opened a restaurant where they guarantee that your meal will probably be messed up, but it's their elders who have dementia that work there, and they allow them to like cook the meals and serve. I'm like, that's such an. I love Japan. I'm just saying.
And listen, I'm telling you, I just saw a video about China, an American that lives in China. He had, I don't know, some kind of I think he had a flu or something, maybe pneumonia. I don't know. He went to the hospital. He was like, I know you've seen the videos, Chevy, because I've sent them to you, where you check in on one little station. It's like a little assembly line. I think he spent $100 there, and he was there for an hour. Maybe he didn't have it. Maybe he didn't have pneumonia. He didn't have pneumonia, but it was something that in the U.S. you would have been there for 12 hours.
You would have been there for 12 hours. It would have cost you hundreds of thousands of dollars. Like, it's ridiculous.
Listen, I can find you a video. Hold on. I forgot. I had 2 devices. Hold on.
I just kind of joined in because I was going.
Oh, hi!
Hi. So I was going to turn on my camera real quick and show you the 3 books that were my favorite to read in my courses. So I do sustainable food systems with environmental science. That could mean all sorts of things, especially I would like to work with the government with SNAP benefits, since that is very much a necessity. But hold on, let me show you real quick. And I want to see if I can get them. Okay. So I have healthy and sustainable food systems. This one goes into depth about the power of food and the distribution and everything. So we got this guy.
Okay.
Whoa!
Healthy and sustainable food systems, okay?
Yeah. And then we have spillover, and then behind the kitchen door. Oh my god, why do I keep shaking? I was outside, so I was
probably cold.
Oh my god, no, it's so hot out, so like I need to get my electrolytes.
Because like if I go outside and it's really hot and I come into the air conditioning, I fucking freeze. I'm shaking so bad.
Oh my god. Yeah, well also we keep it like super low. Here, let me get like a better...
That's why it is.
Right there. So we have behind the kitchen door, and that one is about the I think discrimination of different people within a restaurant, and they kind of go in depth about after kind of like 9/11 and how a lot of people lost their jobs, so they had to kind of figure out how to handle, I guess, the restaurant industry. And then we have spillover, which is animal infections and human pandemic. Oh, and she's in the way. But I totally...
Hi, kitty.
Oh, she's... Okay. It's okay. I'm not doing anything right now. That's fine. I don't have to. It's okay, actually. Forget it. No, it's okay. No, it's fine. I didn't need to do that. But, yeah, healthy and sustainable food systems. That one goes within about consumer, the power within industries, distribution, policy action, different levels and forms of power deployed within food systems. It's one of the most interesting books I've probably read, so I totally recommend it.
I'm all about it because right now, I like my daughter just reached out to me the other day. Here, let's look at this one. This might be it. Okay. All right, here we go. We found it, kids. My daughter was telling me how the government's trying to kill us, and she was talking about Legionnaires. But Legionnaires is something that does kind of come around and make a cycle every once in a while. but I did want to remind her that she is definitely on target. But listen to this quote. In fact, we'll show you too. We will keep their lives short and their minds. Hold on, because I'm gonna find the long quote. But what it's basically saying is they will put everything out as like a healthy choice, while in the real reality of it, it's literally making you unalive early. I'll find the long one, and hold on, guys. Oh, okay. I got a message from the school, but it's I'll find the long one and I'll post it and tag. It'll give you a whole new outlook on shit, man. It really weird. It scared me to death. When I read it, it scared me to death. It made me question everything. It made me question food. It made me question medicine. It made me question everything. It's wild. So, all right. 11:59, I gotta go because I haven't really done anything. But this has been really nice. I am going to attempt to put these end tables together. Hopefully, Virgo's gonna go live, and I can listen to something while I do it. Yeah, Virgo's
He is going to go live.
Okay, I'll be in there, so I'll be listening and putting my thank you, Ranger. I'll be putting my, so you guys won't hear me cussing, but I will be cussing, I promise you. Period, Casey. Period. But I'll be back. I'll probably be back later. Bye, guys. You're okay, Peachtree. Thank you for coming up. I'm glad we're on the same page as that, because I love you too. I love that stuff, and I'm really into it right now. And the more you know, guys. The more you know. And hopefully in the next couple days, like, I can go on TikTok Studio, and I told you I'm going to start doing mornings and go over the daily headlines. And these are kind of like the things that we can pull up and go over together, and we can look at them, we can watch videos and stuff like that. Just let me get my bearings here, and we'll start doing the morning thing, okay? All right, guys. Oh my God, people are in here literally reporting me for misinformation. So you go play with your pussy, baby.